Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. Hi Neko. Hi Reynard. Alright. I'm on the starboard, we're not doing that. We are going to try to gold justice again. This may take a few tries. But I'm gonna give it a shot. And see how we do. This one's it's just a problem. As in, not... problem as in, like, a math problem. We just have to figure out the best route. It's not a puzzle. There we go. That's what I'm kind of going for. It's not a puzzle like the devil. It's a problem. Like a math problem. And it's not impossible to me. We just have to figure out where we want to. We just need to figure out the route we need to take. Because you give an extra on the cards. You let me retry precision. Find sword. Oh, you start with the Mark of Damnation. Wonder what it does. Gold, find sword. I'm fine with that. Oh no, I want Questing Mace 2. Questing Mace 2. Defeat 20 corrupted. Never mind. I need a corrupted stage. for that. Yeah, justice. Okay, I think I had gold here so we could buy equipment. Famed to wield such equipment. Though, we're probably not even going to see most of these cards. With how I'm thinking about running this. I hate it when the internet doesn't cooperate. Goblin Town. What other choices do we have? Maiden. Max Life. Blessings, maybe. That could be fun. shuffle less, swing less, heal. What else do we have? The peeler. There's a shard too. Sure. That probably won't be great against the Northerners. Don't need Marksman's Bane. Oh, lowering video quality. It's a Twitch thing because I'm not a partner. It's just random whether Twitch lets, every time I start the stream, whether Twitch will let you lower the video quality or not. It's completely random. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's really dumb, but that is unfortunately how it is. Has a shard with it. Doesn't help. I mentioned this before, but originally the peeler used to be a normal weapon. But I guess the devs realized it was so OP, it was made platinum. I don't remember that yesterday. That's really cool. Mask of Holy Fortunes. A bullseye as well. Oh, Ring of Concentration would be great. Ring of Concentration. Okay. Now our encounters. Hi, Kurna. I'm not going to use one Drunken Knight. Let's use Winding Trail. Neat. For justice?
You do like that one, don't you?
I do. And something new in case I run into it. And by the sea. Why not? Okay. You were in here for gold as well. Let's... Fate's dealing. Why not? Again, we probably won't run into these. We'll run into a few, but that's about it. Okay.
These are the ways in which our decisions shape our histories and our worlds.
Go to the camp. Okay.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents
There.
change too.
Right there, isn't I supposed to hit? Got it.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Alright, there's the enemy. I'd like to get all this wood in 2. That would be ideal. Okay. Now that's done, we go back to the fort. Yeah, reduce the speed of precision gambits. Yeah, I'm down for that. Okay, inspect the defenses. We need 20 wood for the bridge. What we want to do is get... I'd like to try to build Central Tower as quickly as possible, because it gives the most defense. The more defense they have, the less soldiers they lose, and that's the important part. One's coming now, so I'd like to build something for them to have some kind of defense. And we also want to build the bridge because it's faster, and that's really important. A bridge takes 20. And takes a little bit of stone. See, I'd like to...
I could not be more pleased to train you. You have every skill Callus lacked. Patience, delicacy, tact, skill.
We'll want to go to the quarry while we're building the bridge. So we have to have enough to build the bridge. I kind of want to build palisade, and then we'd have just enough wood for the bridge, because I think the bridge was 20 and something. I can't find my notes on this. We made notes for this, but I can't find them. I made notes for this from the last time we did it, but I can't find them. So it's gonna take 10 turns for the beastmen to get there anyway. Yeah, it happens to me often, which stinks more. Hi, Enderlord. The other option is the joinery at some point. And build wood structures faster. The problem is, however long it takes to build the joinery, can you make it back with the time you save having to build the other things? Does that make sense? It takes 5 stone, so I go to the... It's all about planning out the route. We go to the quarry, gather stone, and then on the way back, build the bridge. I could technically build 2 things, because we're going to have to build the bridge on the way back anyway. So I could build, let's say, ballistas, for example. Grab stone. Build... No, I can't build the joinery then. Because I'd like to try the joinery and see if that actually helps us. So we could build wooden spikes. Go get stone. Build the bridge. Come back here, because we have to wait for the bridge to be done anyway. We'll take the long way around to the forest just once. In between that, we build the joinery. I've never heard of a joinery either, honestly. No clue what that is. But we're going to build it because most things are wood. And then when the bridge is done, we can go from there and start building things. Okay. I like that plan. Build the wood spikes. Let's go gather from Raider Prevention. I always find this one before I'm geared up. It's really annoying. Oh, lag there got me. That was lame. You see that? All but 2. That was good. You tell the peasants the cowardly northern raiders will not bother them any longer. Darn. Close. Small bit for raiding. We're getting rid of 8 raiders, 15 gold. Okay. Keep going. Mountain River. Forces us to waste time. Things. Goblin Town, yeah! Read somewhere for their improvements for Combat Reforged were for people who wanted a more technical experience, where they included Apprentice mode, for people who wanted a less technical experience. Okay. Okay, so the fort defense is done. Now we're gonna gather stone.
Careful, your supplies are running low.
Gather stone. Huge success. One huge success. Shoot. It was all fine, and then all the carts went under. At least I did was put it when on the Steam forum when someone asked about combat. Okay.
I turn my errors around in my mind, time on time. I know where I failed, and where you must not.
Failure. Ah. It stinks. Getting that's so important. We go here, build the bridge. Okay, inspect defenses. We can build the joinery like I want.
Gasping with each step, hoping to survive. Find food if you can.
I forgot to grab food for the mess hall. Oh well, whatever. The peeler is here. Quick's gaze. Alright, Imperial armor. It shuffles the card one time less. That's important. Grab that. Perform a powerful strike that causes 300% damage and completely removes armor when activated. That's cool. Destroy the armor of 15 armored empire to unlock this shard. Cool. And Winter's Bane. Fine with the fine sword. Cool. And go from 100% to nothing. So it's a can opener, like you said yesterday. Peeler, which is kind of what I expected it to do, was get rid of, hurt armor. I didn't expect it to completely just blast it open. So that's really cool. Okay. Leave. the bridge will be built. We can start using the bridge. Use from the fort. Alright, dark alleys. Just Kubrick's gaze is there. I already have a helmet that I'm going to use, so if we want to random it, I'm okay with that. Sure, random it, I guess. Yay, 2 people.
You make enemies so easily.
Dead. Dost thou speakest ye old butchered English? No.
Show your worth through action.
I do not. Whee!
Games within games within games.
Winter's Bane. Counts double toward weapon charge. I need 1 more for the shard. Sure, I'll equip it. Okay. More money!
Victory. You are learning.
Sweet, food. Mountain River. You show up. Okay. Done.
Friends in high places will take you far these days.
Northerners. Scorched Blade. Sure, I'll buy it. We'll equip it after we're done with the Winter's Bane. And that's a shard. That's 11. Mountain River, which stinks. Winding Trail. How dare you attack me? I like that. You don't have to ambush us. I'm more than happy to hit you anytime. good. It would be terrible if you accidentally used the Scorched Blade's power inside the mostly wooden fort. that would be sad. Give me your stuff. Nice live. Food. Okay. Food's good. Okay. This is slower. Oh, darn it.
Poorly done.
It came at the same time.
You must
I was just
harness
looking
your
below.
will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Darn it. That's the worst because we lose soldiers, which is gathered by, like, I feel like I should just restart now after that. Like, that's how bad it is. Yay! 20 wood. Like that's terrible. Blade.
Nicely timed.
Okay. And they lose a bunch. Cross over the bridge.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities. That should help.
Mountain River. Five food. We're gonna close this off. Try to anyway. Oh, I was one turn. That one needs to hit first. Then I can find the tunnel. Oh, that stinks. Alright. Do it again. Huge success. Preferably. But of course it didn't stay on top where I wanted it to. Huge success! Good job. Okay, we got the Greyfall Tunnel. Which now we're going to fortify the tunnel entrance. I wish if I didn't have people, it didn't waste time. Okay, inspect the defenses, but unfortunately we can't build anything because I butchered the wood thing, and that really stinks. Because I want to build another. I wanted to build another defense now. I need 35, 15, 60 stone. Man. 60 stone. $110 wood. We can start building the central tower.
Breathe. You have done well.
Okay. Build the central tower because it gives the most defense. You hit, unfortunately, because this doesn't really help at all, it feels like, and that's the dumb of it all. Just let me fight like all 60 of them. I'll kill them. $681 soldiers remain. I mean, you need so many. We need more stone. More soldiers. More wood. Now it has top hat, the best thing. Oh, I don't want this one. Did it. Ah! Too soon. Okay, make camp. 52. Probably 52. Okay. Great camp.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Alright, now where are we at? 65. So we got what, 13%? So we go there. That'll pass time. The river will pass time. We can... Let's see. So it'll need 3 more turns. So gather twice more. Ah.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep
Ow.
practicing. That will set you in good stead from here.
You move. Aw, you shuffled twice. Don't shuffle twice. Okay. That should be done. It is. Now we can build the palisade. How much more wood am I gonna need? 205. I need 45 more. $35? Did I mess up my math somewhere? $60 for the ballista. $70 for the gatehouse. $40. Yeah, I get 45. We built the palisade. Another gathering mission. Yeah, we're gonna need more stone too. Let's go get stone. Lost it, to be honest. I think 2. We'll see which one of us is right. You were right. Yay, 12 stone. Or gets hit again. Building at 4 is 66% complete. Okay, break. This will still let us build another thing. %. Darn it. Cool. There it is. Awesome. Now we can build the palisade. Then we will need 60, 40, 125. 35. No, you're right. 35. We still need... See, the stone is what's killing us now. We still need... Let's see, we'll have 8 left. 7 stone. Build the gatehouse. Let's go gather the rest of the wood. Hopefully. Seven soldiers were lost. Building progress 84. Okay, break camp. When we get there, it'll finish. It'll finish. Inspect the defenses. We can build... No, we're 5 short. Or, yeah, we're 5 wood short. Darn it! Build the ballistas. And then we're short on stone as well. If we didn't mess up so many times, we'd have had it. Oh, jeez. Well, if I mess up like that... Oh, we lost the Lord's Diadem and gathered 2 stones. When you mess up like that... See, all we have to do is succeed and we'd be fine. Now I can't build anything. Close. Now I have to fight. Shaman. Boy, it was going slower with the
Nicely
Lord's item.
timed.
Darn it. Now I have to fight, which, again, does nothing. Which stings. Wow, even while you're bashing, you can still get hit by that. "499 soldiers remain." So dumb. $4.99. No, I'm killing the bastard. Out of spite.
A storm
In
and
by the
troubles
sea.
in the north. So it begins.
The inner tavern as a storm lights up the night sky. The bar is packed with fellow travelers seeking respite from the weather. As you make yourself comfortable in a relatively dry corner, a band of northern raiders kick in the doors. Prepare your souls for cleansing, godless heathens. And we can see what this card gives us. So everything was right except we had to make an extra trip, and I think we would have made it. So the question is, did we need the extra build time? I think yes. I think it's worth it. Where it builds faster. Where wood structures build faster. Gain 4 fame. Okay, so we can get some equipment. Sure!
Hardly seems fair to allow others to armor themselves against your onslaughts.
Fate's Dealing, we can see that card too. We do not control Fate's course, but we can examine and weave and guide your path. Or you can carve your own path, carve it through the Black Knight's heart, and you will be rewarded. Oh, fight the Black Knight and get something. Or follow the weave. Like there's side rails or something. The weave. See how far. Count as empire on the peeler shard. Sure, let's find out. Like that outright for a king's bounty. Yo. One soldier sort is really annoying. Oh, what? You're gonna give me a timer too? The answer is yes.
Time for the hammer.
He sure does. Black Knight's corpse scatters in the wind like ash. You have proven yourself again, adventurer. You spin the wheel 3 times for your rewards. Okay, yay. So the rewards aren't all that great. There's some health. There's max health. Chance for equipment. That's the equipment. Just barely, per usual. Oh, this time I overshot it. Great, I got worthless stuff. Meh, not feeling the card. Let me be the 500th soldier. I count. That's 500. Did I see if it counted? No. Northern Champion.
Which ones want Come on!
You break it. Oh! They'll just randomly switch targets you. And he just falled over. He just decided to give up on life. That's fine. The Empire lost the field because we were 1 soldier short. Which again, I should count. Just let me count. It's fine. Alright. Do this stupid thing again. Fight Northerners and you get something random. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Empire Fort. Sure. Concentration. Don't have a way to get too many pieces of equipment. That's the problem. No, we have destroyed the armor of 0. So it works, but it doesn't count for the shard. Which is kind of lame, because he should. So make a note of that. The Black Knight does not count. Fort. Gather.
Breathe. You have done well.
Okay. Let's get some decent equipment. Yes, Lord's Diadem. Let's see. We built spikes, that way I could build the bridge and the joinery afterwards. Like, they put stuff just out of reach. Like, if I built the ballistas, we couldn't build the joinery. Without going to the other forest. Build the palisade. Go gather the stone. Build the bridge. Have no wood left. Go the long way to the forest. Gather, hopefully, just 3 times from the forest. Well, no, because the tunnel will open.
Was I too bold? Too egotistic? Certainly. Yet I would never have wrestled the secrets of the elements from the Lords of Beyond were I not.
build ballistas. Gather. That leaves you with 20. Go to the forest. Gather. Go up. Go up through the bridge. It's the beginning that always gets me. I'm gonna say you need more defense, and I'm just gonna build the palisade. Now we're gonna go to the quarry. Of course I rolled a 1. Mountain River, wasting my time. Dark Alleys. 4. What's the other one? Mask of Holy Fortunes. Which would help with the card gambit, but really I'm having more problem with the pendulum, so... Unguarded equipment, sure. Yeah, I can. But we have a problem with the card one too, so...
You make enemies so easily. Time for the hammer.
Consider your actions carefully, if you would be worthy.
Five food, alright. Gather stone. Huge success. Five, okay. I honestly don't know, so... Regular success. That's fine. We get a bunch of stone. That is okay. Now, narrow ravine. Oh, I need 30 wood for the bridge. Thought it was 20. Alright, never mind. Whatever, just let me forfeit. Never mind. Alright, gather wood.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
Okay. You're the pendulum. You help me avoid a failure. Like I need more help there. Okay. Can't build the palisade. That's what I want to build, but I can't build it. So it's ballista or wooden spikes. We'll build ballistas. That leaves us with 40. We build the bridge, and then we can't do anything else till we go get more wood. We could build the wooden spikes again. Go over, gather the stone, come back, build the joinery again. Do pretty much the same thing we did last time, except hopefully with less failure. Tell me about it. The question is just how much faster does it build, and am I even saving time? I feel like I am. Yeah, go ahead, be a dick and do it, I don't care. Okay, gather stone. didn't roll a 1. Sorry, I'm really on edge. I'm trying to rack my brain on the best way to do this. Finished building. So just to gather stone. Okay, come on. If it helps, the person who wrote the walkthrough on the wiki suggested building the joinery, so you're not alone in thinking. I actually ticked off that the math works to where I was 1 person short. Like that's really, really annoying. Alright! 33 stone. Stupid mountain river. See, you lose so much time right here. Build the bridge. Because it like triggers 3 times right there just to build the bridge. Now it saves you in the long run. With 15 wood. I need wood for Cendril Tower. That's what I want to build the house. Although, since we have a lot of stone.
Do you wait for fear of making the wrong move?
What do you have for me? Imperial armor, which I want. Ring of concentration, I want. Hit short dealer, yes. Yeah, pretty true. Bane. this is just the whole 9 hits. Need it. Okay. Mission Fort. Winding trail.
Oh, you don't have to ambush us. I'm more than happy to hit you anytime.
Ah, I couldn't see. Give me your stuff. 10 max life, 5 more food. Okay.
Don't worry. We'll sort this out. Come on.
Did it. In short, yeah. Keep annoying us, those dice are going straight into your eye sockets. I'm okay with that. Now, equip you. Generous reward for ridding them of 10 raiders, a fame. Get a piece of equipment. Kubrick's gaze, which is good for fighting, but no. There's dual tossers down there. There's Inn by the Sea again. Of course, the 2 mountain rivers. Yep, shard 13. Oh, sorry, the river, you join me. Take a higher, narrow trail. Shuffle one less. Inn by the Sea.
Need some for me? Time for the hammer.
One equipment from 3. Let's see. Winter's Bane, Scorched Blade, the Peeler. I'm gonna take Scorched Blade so we can work on the shark. I don't really need the combat bonuses. That's not what's getting us here. For anything else, yeah, you'd be right. We could. Well, I don't think that would work. Because the card's not Brimstone. Like, if Duel was Brimstone, then yes. But I don't think it counts if, like, an enemy is Brimstone. For completing a Brimstone encounter. Alcohol and fire is a bad combination. This is true. Alright, the bridge is 100% complete. Break camp.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Gather 50 wood. I can't do anything about the one from the right until it hits. So we're gonna gather wood. That's enough for the tower. Shoot, different one.
Nicely timed.
Let's start getting things built. So you hit. Go here. Oh, I don't have the stone. I don't have 35 stone. Okay, that's fine. Build the palisade. We need to go gather stone anyway. Okay. Huge success. That was lame. If only it put one of the huge successes on top, everything would be fine. Huge success, alright. And 5 was a success, so that's good. Now we found the tunnel. Gathered 33 stone. We can block the tunnel. It takes 20 stone, but that's okay. We fortified the tunnel entrance. Now they can't come this way anymore, which is really important. Okay, it built the palisade. We already completed the wooden spikes. Darn it. That's right. Requires gatehouse. So I could build those separately. Oh, we need more wood. Now we're behind. I feel like we're behind. Ah, it's a little off from gold. Alright, build the palisade. I still need a bunch of stone. Build the ballistas. Ah, darn it. Gather wood.
Breathe. You have done well.
Okay. That finished building. Now we're gonna go build the tower. Build the central tower. I need how much more stone? 25? 15 and 10? that should be it for the stone. Unfortunately, the tower's not going to build in time, I don't think.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Nope. 611 soldiers remain.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
I should use. Darn it. That's fine, we're going back to the fort anyway. $78. You didn't. Okay, you did complete. Why didn't you give me the free build then, game? Defenses. Build the gatehouse. Let's see, 567 soldiers remain. We need to gather more wood.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Okay, we gather one more time. I didn't roll a 1. Look at that.
Nicely timed.
That was a terrible roll. Well, looks like we're fine. It all glitched out because I was casting, but I somehow got interrupted, so the sword was glowing yellow on the top right, but I didn't get the effect. Lost one Empire soldier, so help me if that one Empire soldier matters. Just like last time. Imperial Fort, 820 defense. Inspect defenses. We just need to build this. So 25 soldiers were lost. That's it. We're fine. %. %. Camp. That should be 100%. That's done. It was a trap. Prey monster dragged him off his horse with my own eyes, covered in ice that blade could pierce. They went into the village immediately. Small reserve were able to hold the fort while the main force attacks. We have 561 soldiers remain. So there you go. Somebody watch that back, document it, and you can get it done that way. If you get really good on the pendulum and you finish the quarry is the key to me. That way you don't have to go back so many times. If you can get successes on the quarry, you only got to do it 4 or 5 times. How many times I did it, and you'll have enough stone. So I mean, that's really key, getting the successes on that. Go through the tunnel. Hunting northerners. Winter's bane. No, I'm good. Sure, what blessing may I get? Oh, it's on the... If you have 0 gold and 0 food at the beginning of a new map, draw 5 game cards, then discard this card. That's funny. Alright. Lead the army to the edge of the forest surrounding the northern village. The mountain men gather before the shaman. I don't need you now. Give me this. Sight of the bloody scrap of cloth makes Alpus gasp in recognition. The bodies, it must be Roldan and his men. As you watch, the shaman concludes the rituals, desecrating our men, and then, having lost the element of surprise, Alpus gives the command to attack. Attack! Really, just a bunch of musket men? Come on. Not some things or anything. As fighting in your vicinity dies down, you pause to take stock of the two armies locked in combat. Captain Albus, wounded but alive, declares victory as the last Northerner warriors flee into the hills. So yeah, it does take 500. You say we lost 500 soldiers. Justice for Roldan! The cry goes up among the Imperial soldiers. You inspect the ritual site, discover only the corpses of Northerner women and children. Your people did this, the shaman declares. Your kind speaks of peace, but delivers only butchery. We seek only to protect ourselves, and yet again you deliver death. Round up the prisoners, Albus commands. We'll take them back to the fort. Our work here is done.
Even now we move in liminal spaces, the world changing and our understanding of it changing alongside.
For helping the Empire crush the northern village, you get Will of the Northerner. More importantly, we just have it done. That doesn't sound like justice was done. No, it sure doesn't, does it? Alright, the star, the moon, and then the sun. We can see adventures, but I don't have DLC.
The act of creation is really what I crave.
Act of creation.
You don't know what it is to sit in the seat of life and death, to know that the changes you make, the rules you create, trickle into the world and in turn change it.
The star. Mages are opening the gates of the underworld in the dark corners of the Empire. That doesn't sound great. Close the portals before it's too late. Ancient magic. The relics wish only death on their owners. Prepare to scrounge life where you can. Gambits. Keep your wits about when dealing with magic and mages. And the damned. What comes crawling from the portals? Prepare for combat against the corrupted. Which, that's good. Alright, corrupted? Yes. Questing mace. I'll take the food and gold. The cure. Let's see. Mystical Island. "15 encounters. I really put in things. Healer, we can buy health. May not be a bad go. We give a blessing and get max life. We'd have to have ways to get blessings. Put in the new cards. Maiden. Carriage of the Departed for money. Dark alleyways for equipment. Forgotten Dreams. Gain life, we probably... Star Platinum! So, what are the... Sure. I got AJ, it's on. Proper dilemma. Does it matter? I got it. Not everybody gets everything. Trust me, I know. Soothsayer? Pay for temple prayers. Play games and try to get... equipment. And Toshers, why not? Equipment. You're new, so I just want to see you. Really, this stuff doesn't matter too much because I want to use the questing mace. So the weapons don't matter too much to me. Thunder's Talons is new. Okay, questing mace is heavy, so meh on the shields. Put in ram shield just so we can see it. Okay. Lionheart will be our platinum. Will of the Northerner, again, because it's new. Alright, let's... Imperial Armor won't help us unless I put a single weapon on, which I don't have, but we'll deal with that after the first run. Jousting Armor, Pious Robes, Felvin's Favor, Gladiator Visage wouldn't be a bad idea. Against combat against... Let's see. After every combat against thieves are corrupted. Ooh. +2 max life. Imperial Helm. Alright, some rings. Bullseye. Chest Charm because you're new. Just gonna put a bunch of new stuff in. We'll get an idea what's going on. Slow Shuffle with the Ring of Concentration. Ruby Ring if we're blessed. Damage inflicted from pain cards. Tiger's Eye could be useful. And some of the stuff we'll take out on the next one and put more things in. That would be useful. Alright, let's see what this entails.
There is much that people meddle with that they ought not.
That's a bunch of crimson, a bunch of brimstone cards. Let's start.
You understand the game. You have let it shape you. You may have the skills we need to face him, or you may die.
The village of Frostford gathers in the town hall to discuss the mage resurgence. Well, an elderly farmer is stood upon the stage. I saw it clear as day with my one good eye, an almighty swirling spiral, black and sparkling, come to take my corn. And our lives, comes a hysterical shout from the back of the room, but my corn! Caucus descends into pandemonium. Ask the mayor some questions. The mayor tries to calm the assembly, but has little luck. A sobbing woman throws a chair at the window in frenzied terror. That's not great. Could be lying unintentionally, the mayor sighs. Old Frank is very, very blind. But he's not. Ask about the mages. We all know mages are around, despite the Empire telling us they're merely tales. However, I've heard they're getting more dangerous, a sign of the times. Begin our journey. The Empire stops you before you go, shaking off his screaming farmer. The Empire is off in the north somewhere. There's nobody to help us. I beg you, comb the area for anything suspicious. If you do, I'll reward you. 0 of 4 portals closed. Mayor's Blessing. Receive 10 food when you reveal all encounters on the table. Okay. You're unsure of where to start, but you know you must close these portals somehow.
Each tool represents part of the power that I once held.
Decaying Inn. On an lonely Imperial road, there is a dilapidated tavern known as the Black Cauldron. Inside, you spy a group of mages huddling together in a dark corner of the cavern. Yep, so already, here's the bad card. They are gazing enraptured at a dull copper goblet in the center of the table. I know what I want to choose. But that is for you to decide. The mages are muttering about their failed Disney film. That must be it. Pizza roll. I don't have any pizza rolls. It's a shame. I can't really do the marinara too well anyway. Alright, we shall shake one of them instead of taking the goblet away. You grab the closest one and give him a vigorous shake. Fighting some unseen resistance, he turns to look at you with red-trimmed eyes. The mage is weeping. Help me. It's killing me. Take his place. Take the goblet away. Can I just knock it on the floor? Why do I have to take it? Can we destroy it? I got a mace. I'm sure I could baseball swing it. I mean, the game won't let me, but this was a D&D session. I'd hit it. And just see what happens. Because it's better than these two options. Of course, if this were D&D session, I'd either A, be the DM, and that'd be fine, or B, I'd analyze Dwomerit and see what the heck is going on. Alright, nobody's voting. I'm taking the goblet. Goblet is surprisingly heavy and takes some effort to lift off the table. Merely holding it sends a strange chill up your spine. You try to drop the artifact, but something compels you to keep it. Quick, cast Dispel Magic. The new wielder of this item will gain a curse. Okay, so we get a curse. What's our curse? Consume 2 food instead of 1 while traversing the map. That's lame. As you pocket the goblet, the mages suddenly stand and turn toward you. As one, they open their mouths to scream, an unholy sound that rattles the moldy rafters. The pitch increases unrelentingly, and you cover your ears in desperation. Sound rings in on your skull and your chest, your knees buckle, and you collapse blindly to the ground. You wish desperately for the screaming to stop. You lose 5 max life. Jeez. 18? That's dumb. Yeah, it was a Goblet's Curse, so I guessed. Now we lose 5 more max life. And we're gonna keep losing 5 max life until I pass. And the game freaked out there. Yeah, but this is dumb. Soothsayer. What do we got? Lose food. Get hurt. Gain 15 gold. We're down 2 food. 10 gold. Break even on food. No! That was worthless.
Now we see how this tale ends.
Malaclipse's condition worsens on your journey back to the Underneath. He must stop often for a rest, and his usual chatty lute playing is replaced by a somber silence. Finally, you arrive at the familiar stone entrance by the lake, but the doorway is wide open, and the bespectacled ogre is lying in a pool of his own blue blood. The ogre wheezes, "Get away." Skulls, I need to corrupt it.
The things I do to save my own skin.
The things I do to save my own skin. I did like 1 more damage. Well done, a robed woman draped in bone charms rounds the corner. A necromancer. You must be Malaclipse, and you, his mercenary companion. I was warned about you. She bows mockingly. Have you come to stop me from ending the lives of the little rats who scurry in this sinkhole? Who are you? Or ask who sent her. Who are you? She laughs a chilling, hollow sound. Okay, Rainer. By many accounts, I am nobody, merely a killer for hire. Who sent you? Why, the Empire, of course. The necromancer steps closer, fiddling with her bone amulets. You really think you could waltz into an Empire fort, steal those precious mage children away without them noticing? Yeah. There's an enticingly high price on your heads, and a high price on mage heads in general. Once I've taken yours, I'll descend into the Underneath and collect every last one. Why do you want to kill those hiding in the Underneath? Can you not feel the winds of time changing, Malaclipse of the Vale? The seers whisper of it. I've no intention of being on the wrong side of history, do you? Malaclipse grimaces. You're on the wrong side of history, sister. The necromancer smiles. History is penned by the victors, hedge mage. Now, she readies her staff. The Emperor did not gift me lizardman bone dust to waste my time up here while I could be down there spilling mage blood. The necromancer raises her arms and the undead crawl out of the earth to surround you. Meh. Necromancer revels in the land, tipping ever more into chaos. Use Bash to break through their gruesome.
I'm no happier to be here than you lot.
Alright, some of you skeletons need to get out. That's what I think you're a necromancer.
Thank
Suddenly, Malaclips doubles over in pain, clutching his arm. Ira, the cure! You carry Malaclips through the stone entrance into the underneath. He coughs blood onto his collar. A few steps into the tunnel, you meet Ira. She takes one glance at Malaclips' face and immediately understands. A necromancer. Malaclips is as pale as a sheet and his eyes are bloodshot. Ira, please, the potion. She weeps. Oh, Mal, I have lied to you. Malaclips stares in horror, blood leaking from his mouth. What are you saying? She raises a hand and cups his face with the tenderness of a lover. The only cure is removal. The whole limb is infected, Mal. It has to go. Malaclips begins to sweat through his surcoat. He tears at the binding of his sleeve to reveal the affliction spreading up his arm. Glowing green pustules encrust his hand and wrist. The extent of his affliction now gruesomely apparent. He gives a strangled sigh and promptly passes out. Ira unsheathes a curved silver dagger from her belt and hands it to you. We don't have much time. I must fetch a blood-binding potion or he will simply bleed to death. Do not falter. If the corruption spreads to his neck, then he's lost. Then Ira hurries down to the underneath. You must remove the infected limb for him. The corruption is creeping quickly past his elbow. Oh, man. It's pretty crazy. The surgical dagger is impossibly sharp. It cuts cleanly through Malaclips' arm, through tendon, muscle, and bone. Still, your friend does not move. You feel sick to your stomach as you desperately try to staunch the bleeding. At last, Ira arrives, potion in hand. Some days later, Malaclips comes to. He stares at the empty healing vials and jars of curative salves that surround his sickbed. He rasps for a flagon of wine. When he is well enough, through sorceries and blood magics you don't quite understand, Malaclips is gifted with a new arm. It glows bright green and is smooth and transparent, like glass. Malaclips flexes his new limb with a sad look on his face. Thank the gods the Empire isn't hunting mages right now, or this would be quite the beacon indeed. After a few more days, fully supplied with wine and disgusting caveberry cakes, brick whiz to the underneath, you both trudge up the tunnel to the surface. Malaclips is silent as you walk. That's about his arm, about the corruption, about the Empire. What is he going to do now? 4 is probably last. Don't know if we get to ask all of these or not, so... I guess we'll go down the line. That's about his arm. Flexes his new glowing limb. It feels stiff and tingles painfully. About the corruption. He grimaces. I made a terrible mistake. It was a plan concocted by a few desperate ones to stop the Empire from culling all of us. But it backfired horribly. Those who didn't die were infected, and he stops himself from telling you something and pats you on the back instead. When you're older, I'll tell you the rest of the story. About the Empire. If it is true the Emperor himself is consorting with mages to cull mages, then that is a rather flawed and terrifying plan. It may be a codswallop, though. Necromancers are known to harbor big heads, unlike the smaller, more humble heads of regular mages like me. What are you gonna do now? I could have died. It's a funny thing to think about. Malaclips runs his new hand across the surface of a powerful spellbook, a parting gift from Ira. I suppose since it will be difficult to hide this beacon attached to my body, I'll have to abandon the bard disguise. A thought suddenly crosses his mind. Except in taverns. Have you ever seen a mage successfully woo a pretty bar maiden? I haven't.
Well done.
And nothing else, we have that. Temple prayers. Sure. Fleeting fame. Gain plus 15 fame, lose 1 fame after every encounter until this bonus is 0. No. Gambler's Banquet, 2 food after every dice gambit. Or Monk's Vitality, we start ditching stuff for life. Both are interesting.
Callus has
Seething
ruled for 100 years, and in that time the Empire has become more brutal by the moment.
I kind of want to explore the rest. And why not? We start taking damage. Dark Alleys. 6 of Frost. We see Gladiator's Visage. Now this feels like Hand of Fate 1. Where we gotta play a few times and have some luck. Have a lot of luck. You saved Mal, completed the story. How do you feel? Like I got another token. I wish his like sprite changed.
But no!
Maybe it does after we get the token. I'm surprised. I'm really proud of I am really proud of the precision gambit that I actually nailed that right on the first go. Gladiators message, we can equip that. Gambler's Banquet, we get 2 food. Ugh. Oh, 9, of course. So nothing else, which stinks. Fail it too many times, you have to fight Maul, who will be, I believe, a Juggernaut of Blight. Showcase text says you couldn't save him. That's sad. Well, we got it on the first go, so I'm kind of happy about that. So I'm really happy about that. A general store. Too bad we run into you now. Damage full. Creates area causes extra damage to corrupted. Damage area lasts for 6 seconds when activated. To be corrupted with a finisher or destroy their armor to create an arc of energy that damages nearby enemies. Cool. Create an aura that prevents you from being killed when activated. Lasts for 10 seconds. Item restores charges after combat. Cooldown 30 seconds. 10 seconds! And you're about to die. Use it! Go ham. Wait for 20 seconds for it to come back. Go again. Neat. It's pretty neat. Band of Thugs. Oh, we know this one. Alright. Success! Not really. This feels like the end, you know, close to the end of Hand of Fate 1, where just everything is bad. And you need a lot of luck to get through. This one. Oh, I succeeded. Cool. I am trying to kill your skeleton friends. No, leave them alone. Just because they're skeletons doesn't mean they did anything wrong. Oh, that's different than what I thought was going to happen. No, because I know Hand of Fate 1. Like, stop laughing
I
at me.
hope this works.
Hard game, need corrupted. Oh, I didn't take damage, so we get food. Alright, we don't have time for this. Here. Tiger's Eye, Ring of Concentration. I'm gonna take the Tiger's Eye. 10 food, which is great. General store, which I have no... Wow, it's even the same stuff as the last general store, I think. Well, two of the same things. I don't remember. Leave. Morton's Magic Door. Blessing. Optionally move directly to the level exit after any encounter where you gain a life pain card. Cannot be used in camp. Okay. Investigate the cave. Stepping lightly, you peer into the cave and, just as old Frank had described, a great portal churns black as night, sparkling with red lightning. Corrupted creatures crawl from the portal. Good. You all die. The cursed goblet in your haversack hums and pulsates with energy as though the portal calls to it. Throw the goblin into the portal. Haha. Portal churns with greater vigor until it explodes, releasing its energy. Because people.
Fate and Fane.
So as we could call it the Goblet of the Unholy Grail. This is sure is the Unholy Grail. Done. But I still have the curse. Which means I have to take goblets. Eat the curse, then find the portal and throw it into the portal. Huh. Okay.
With power comes consequence. Can you hold a dagger without being carved?
Investigating a curious radiance leads you to a cavern strewn with candles. The stalactites look like monstrous teeth in the flickering light. In the depths of the cave, you find a young woman bound with ropes. A mage raises a dagger menacingly over her heart. You cry out in protest, your voice echoing through the chamber. The mage looks up with a hint of surprise on his face. Ah, the hero has come, but what will he do? I require a sacrifice either way. With the dagger poised above the maiden's heart, your hands are tied. Will you sacrifice... What will you sacrifice to the gods? The mage licks his lips. This is easy! Your blood? No. Your glory? No, I like my fame. Oh, I can lose... I draw 3 gold pain cards and sadly lose some of my 0 gold. Whatever shall I do? Poor wretched thing, you thought you could lie to me? Aww. Lame. It doesn't let you choose it if you have 0? That's dumb! Like, what will you sacrifice? Hey, I just draw the cards. Sucks to be you that I didn't have any. That's dumb. Like... That stinks. Well, I guess it's life then. You sure, coin slave? Yep. Stranger, you're compelled to do so. Spill blood. Lose 5. Lose 5. Lose 10. Okay. Mage hums his exaltations to the gods. Satisfied, he unbinds the woman and offers you the dagger. It will disrupt a portal if such things interest you. Yeah, it does. Dagger. Dagger's curse. Draw a life pain card before every encounter. Ew. Ask her about the dagger. It's cursed, you know, but it's beautiful and rare. Think the dagger will close it. It's powerful and dangerous. Yes. We're just gonna leave. Tiger's
There
eyes
is a
gonna save
reason
me.
the Empire has outlawed mages and their work. Magic can undo everything they have done.
No, they sure don't.
I hope this works.
I haven't played Hand of Fate 1 in years. So it's a reference to the first Hand of Fate? That's cool. Who's left? Why are you hiding? Objects that symbolize the four suits of the minor arcana from which we get our playing cards. Neat! That's really cool. Hey, Quest of Mace 2 is done. We get into food. Next. Dagger's Curse. Take damage.
Foursquare and solidly arranged.
As night falls, you hear the sound of digging coming from the cemetery. You spy a coven of mages with shovels. Steadfast, they dig until they hear a metallic clanking sound. They unearth a small disc. In the moonlight, you can almost distinguish a pattern on its surface. Let's watch. You crouch behind a gnarled oak and wait to see what happens next. 15. Oh, that's gonna go badly. Come on, 5s. Ah, 6 within a 2. An ogre trudges over the hill, dragging his club. He greets the mages with a murderous grin. They appear to be conducting some sort of trade. So now an ogre shows up. I agree. Let's sneak up on them.
Breathe. You have done well.
You lift a hunk of broken headstone above your head and launch it at the gravediggers. You manage to take out some of the mages before they have a chance to arm themselves. So we knocked out all the skeletons. I would have liked the ogre. Personally, but... Or the necromancer. Also acceptable. Getting what lately?
Why do you keep getting us into these situations?
Sit down. Well, that one was fine because the gold wasn't moving. And the other one is because when we were doing, what's it called? Justice with the trees, because there's two different patterns. And I know the timing for one really well. That's why. That, and I'm kind of decent at the game. I'm kind of decent at games. So. The Pentacle. The new wielder Simon gains curse. The Pentacle's curse is draw a curse card before every encounter. So you would get a lot of curses. Hi, Binary. Yeah, that really stinks. So it's a curse that gives more curses. Yep. Hashtag, can I get a blessing instead? Right. I guess we'll leave. Alright. Goblet's curse, Dagger's curse, we take damage, we take 5, and then we get a curse, begging spot. Lose 1 gold every time you starve. That's not a big deal.
They have begun an inquisition, yet it is too late now.
You cross paths with a party of Empire soldiers. The commander stops to interrogate you. You there! What do you know about these portals? What do you know about these portals? The commander scrutinizes your face. Why, you're the mercenary who saved Restwind. The soldiers are suitably impressed. The commander bows and allows you to continue on your way. Cool. Alright, we take another curse. And more damage. The first time you are hit in combat causes plus 25% damage for the remainder of the combat. So after they hit me once, everything gets plus 25% damage. That really stinks.
Dwarves have never been purged by the Empire in the same way as other races. Frankly, they're too boring.
Oh, the dealer throwing some shade. It's because they're too boring. Let's trade. I don't have anything. Have anything to trade? Trade for an angel's feather. I don't need an angel's feather. No, the first enemy that hits you gets a 25% bonus to their damage. Right, for like, ever. As soon as they hit me, everything is bad. Do you have anything to trade? Sure. Oh. No. I don't, dwarves. Hammer of the Gods. Weapon ability deals plus 50% damage in the next combat with the heavy weapon equipped, which is now. And then discard the card. Ow. Take 5. Thanks, Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye saves you here. While your companion is disabled, life gained from eating is halved. Lonely sorrow. Town-cry announces the Empire seeks mercenaries. Do we want money or more food? One for money, 2 for food. Broke? Eh. Detail. Alright, fight the corrupted. That's not what I wanted to see.
By
Where's
sea
Malak?
and sun, fate and fame!
Me and Pizza Rolls are back. I gotta go run. Happy I found this pizza emote. I love pizza rolls. Cool. That pizza roll emote is pretty cool. I used to eat a lot of pizza rolls. Not so much these days. Do a pizza roll! Exactly. So there went that, unfortunately. That blessing. 15 gold. 3 gold, yay. Alright, gotta find the portal. Come on. 'Cause I'm tired of taking curses. Your companion ability cooldown charges 50% slower. That one is absolutely terrible. Cursed Soul. Mala, perhaps it would be best not to throw fireballs in front of these Imperial soldiers. That's a good point. Alright, here we go. Success! Maybe, yeah. Oh, failure. They're on me! I'm getting careless. Right, I got where you were going, Maze. You know, the whole magic is outlawed thing. I probably shouldn't be casting Fireball. Nah, I should have okay with that. That flying leap looks cool though. Find food. Throw a second something at you. Alright, we don't have time for this. Gain equipment. Let's take... That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's take Imperial Armor. Health Potion. Don't follow us. Alright. More damage and another curse. Enemies deal 30% damage in combat until the next level. Then discard this card. Brutal Floor. Ah, the portal!
The greatest of the mages.
Still the
Few
portal.
there were in those days. I sought only to serve, and thus I came to the throne of life and death.
The front door gives without much resistance. Nature is reclaimed what was once a luxurious residence, floors buckled by tree roots, walls covered in green moss. The floorboards creak ominously beneath your feet. 10 steps out from the cellar door, you pray the floor doesn't give out. Hey, alright. I wish. You walk cautiously to the cellar door and proceed down the stairs. A hellish vortex fills the space below the manor. You feel the heat of the mage's disc through your satchel. Monsters claw their way out of the seething portal. Blight, Juggernaut, Affliction, and 7 of Blight. With a blinding explosion, the Pentagade disappears into oblivion. Gone.
I see and sign fate and fame!
Let's try to get rid of some of these other ones. Nope. So I can roll easier. Send up Malaclips.
That helps.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. Take your damage. But I can't do damage while he's getting it back. Alright. Let's take our curse. And our damage. 5 damage. Blunt pokers. Light weapons deal 10% less damage. That's fine, we're not using light weapons.
If I was
Stormy
weak,
Shore.
it was the weakness of pride. Time has shown that to be well-founded, however.
Weakness of pride. Time has shown that to be well-founded, however. Cannot attack the Titan mutant while he is charging. You walk along the seashore on a dark, stormy night. A lone gull squawks overhead. Drowned out by the crashing of the waves and rumble of the sky, a cavern of mages chant something low and ominous. Dark clouds gather overhead as a mage raises a scepter to the heavens. With a crash, lightning strikes the scepter. The mage falls down, dead. The chanting increases in fervor as another mage steps up to heft the scepter skyward. As you approach, the mages move to make space for you. Ah, the mage holding the scepter greets you. Another believer seeking the scepter's Whatever he was going to say next is cut short by lightning and his subsequent death. Boom! The scepter. Lose 4 fame before every encounter. Tragic destiny. The scepter's curse. Another mage takes the scepter, but instead of raising it to the sky, he presses its cold metal into your hands. The cavern watches you expectantly. No. I kinda don't want to get struck by lightning. I know, it's my thing. We've done this several times. Getting struck by lightning. It's become kind of a thing, I know. In the past few streams now. And so it shall continue. I don't think it's a scepter, I think it's a lightning rod. It's probably a lightning rod. Another stream where I get shocked by lightning. You squeeze your eyes shut and raise the scepter over your head. Lightning strikes the scepter and a white light fills your vision. Energy courses up your arm. Your very insides feel like they're aflame. I take 10. How much more? Another 10. How much more? Another 10. How much more? Then it's over. The light fades and you find the remaining mages scattered across the beach. You think them dead until one, half submerged on the shoreline, raises an arm weakly. Gain 8 fame. Do not. He coughs his final breath as his final breath approaches. Do not throw the scepter into the portal. Whatever you do. But that's kind of been what we've been doing. Look around a little more. Scour the shoreline for anything of use. Success, failure, huge failure. Cool. Success. Ah, excellent. I can see where the portal is. And we get 10 food. The portal is to the left, so we're going to the left. Continue our journey. Oh, Morton's magic door. Yeah, let's do it. Lose 1 fame each time you use a companion ability in combat. That's fine.
And now we come close to the rough beast, slouching towards its birth.
I'll take another bad. But you'll see why I did that. What's here? Will the northern end that I can't afford. Platinum gain cards have no effect. That's fine, we never found it anyway. It doesn't really matter, truth be told, because we're not going to get to it. Dark alleys. Just so we have an extra shuffle. Easier shuffle. Dark alleys. Look at that. That's over there. Oh, then it sends us someplace random. Well, crud. Forgot about that part. Ow. All enemies move 50% faster until they're hit. That stinks. Can't buy anything. I want everything I have. Band of thugs. Lose a random equipment card whenever you lose a curse. It's fine, we're not losing any curses. We're gaining them. Success, failure, huge failure. I think 1 is a success. I'm gonna say that. That's what I think. Two it is. Hey, we were both right. High five, base. voice of greed. It would be.
You lot hardly worth our time.
I hate this enemy so much. Alright. Gain piece of equipment. Imperial Helm.
I doubt any will mistake your bearing for Imperial, hat notwithstanding.
Huh. The Imperial Helm's not a bad idea for this mission to get it early. I mean, it doesn't help us now. And if you can get the 15th fame. Alright, here we go. Today's location of the final portal. Close the portal. Portal churns as the others did, but expels no corrupted minions. The Mage's Scepter trembles in anticipation until it flies from your hand and hurls into the portal. So I didn't have a choice. With great turbulence, the portal disappears, discharging all its power. Tremors rock the barn, forcing you outside for safety. A distant summit erupts with energy, bathing the sky in red light. You doubt it's a coincidence. The summoning. Investigate the beam of light. You have to take some damage. All failures are considered huge failures in precision gambits.
Here our paths cross for the first time. Did you know then that we would reach this moment now?
Oh man, that's where we met the dealer. You follow the ominous beam of light up the foothills to a summit overlooking the countryside. Yet another portal stands, surrounded by mages, necromancers, and witches. This one is much, much larger than the others. Flames dance at the edge of the maelstrom. Seer of Arcane, Shade of Skulls, and Two of Arcane. A group of levitating mages begin to cast an incantation. The cacophony of the portal clashes with the roaring storm winds until all you hear is a deep and powerful heartbeat. As they chant something unintelligible, a decrepit arm extends from the fiery maelstrom. A robed figure, its face obscured by a ragged hood, steps from the flaming portal to stand before the assembled mages. It rasps with a voice long unused. I have returned to reclaim my place at the table. A new era awaits. The mages and necromancers fall to their hands and knees in reverence to the dealer. They fall into pious silence as he speaks again. For returning my objects of power, you will be rewarded. He leans heavily upon his staff and waves an arm. Golden trinkets appear and clatter to the ground before him. The figure nods at his subjects and disappears into a burst of flame. Eventually, the mages realize they're not alone. Man, the dealer could just do that, just summon gold. And so the artifacts of power, the pentagram and all that, we gave back to him. So he has those. Archmage. Their quest for power and knowledge will cost a sea of blood if it must. Mages shoot projectiles from a distance, use evade to avoid their attacks.
For the record, I knew nothing about this. Well, not much, anyway.
That's late. You're dead. I'm killing you. Oh, that's lame. Little pools of aura. Darn it! Stop casting! Oh, you're casting that too? Die! You question the bodies for anything of value, but cannot escape the question that echoes in your mind. Who or what have you unleashed here today?
We are bound now. The final moments approach, and with each moment accelerate.
I thought you had to go back and use the spiked bone guard to get rid of the Pentacle's curse. Spiked bone guard? You'll have to explain that to me later. For sealing the portals, the Black Cauldron, Wine of the Gods, a Brimstone card, Ordeal by Iron, Arcane Edge, that looks cool, Meteor Strike, that sounds awesome, and Weave of the Protector. But we completed it. So there, the star down in 1. For saving Malekiths from the corruption, the Underneath, and the Magician. Instead of the Trickster, he has become the Magician. That's cool. They upgrade and become platinum cards. If you have the Spike Bone Guard equipped, it removes the first curse you get while wearing it. So if you equip the Spike Bone Guard before getting the Pentacle, you can get rid of the curse before it spawns more. But I thought you can't get rid of those curses. They're bound. Like, you have to take them. For defeating Corrupted with the Questing Mace, we now get Questing Mace 3. Alright, star is done. You can't drop the artifacts, but yes, you can remove the curses just like any other. Interesting. So yeah, that would help a lot. Stopping that, I mean, that would That would help a lot. Alright. Next time, the moon. And then there's the sun. The moon, maybe? I might go try to get some tokens just because. Just out of curiosity. Move for the sake of plot. All right. Have to defeat 20 northerners. I can do that. That I can do. That will not be an issue. Alright. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. I did the star in one go. That was really difficult. But we completed it in one. Not that anybody cares. Until tomorrow, where we'll challenge the moon. I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.